Hello and welcome. So I am going to take a look at the Guardian's Cryptic crossword, and this was published yesterday, so it's Tuesday. It's from Tuesday the 12th of August 2025. I'm still a day behind. The setter is Brummie, which I have come across puzzle or two by Brummie, but I can't remember if they were easy or hard. I kind of feel like they should be. They aren't too bad, but I'm not sure. So probably not a lot more to say. Got a lot of unchecked letters up there though, so that could be interesting on the downs. Time to get on really. Composer going around the end of the strand. Is that composer round an E end? So the downs. Live in a dream, initially sleeping. Live in a dream. Live naps B. Country boy at day's end. Traditional scourge of 13 across, 26 across guests. At which black boy is the main team is 13 across. Okay, I'm just going to keep going. Ball caught by female trainer. Ball caught by female. I've got calf in there, I don't think it can be right. Ball could be O, caught by female. Trainer, that could be a coach, but it doesn't fit. Or is it a shoe? Yeah, shoe. Now, she with an O. There we are. Okay, that one again. Composer going around the end of the strand. Bark. And a beach. Beach level. Okay. Live in a dream. Okay, that's a bed, I suppose. Yeah, AD for a dream. Okay, this is getting a bit happier. Odd renovated jet. Say on estate, possibly as fun ride. Dipper. Odd renovated, so DOD. That's you. Dodgem car, I suppose that would be. Jet would be type of gem, yep. Estate car, brilliant. Okay, country boy at day's end. Scourge 13A and 26 cross. Digs 26 cross is Digs secondary rock group. 13 cross out which Blackpool is the main team. Probably beach volleyball or something. Can't be that, but let's have a look. Treat unnamed Crimean wound outside the church. Wounded, sorry. Treat unnamed. So that's Crimea without an N, I assume. Wounded outside the church. Church could be CH or CE. What's two words? 3 and 5. Crimea is 5. Outside the church. Crimea. No, Crimea is 6 actually. I probably need some. See if that one helps me. Drive home over a month. Drive home over a month. Jan, Feb. Ram and March, I think, or is it the other way around? I think it's March actually, which makes sense because we've got Crimea treat sun cream. Could be. Crimea means ice cream. Treat ice cream. Yeah, church. They are. Okay, deviation from a straight old city tax to be invested in remedy. Well, remedy is going to be a cure, isn't it? Old city tax. Well, I'll put the E in there. Deviation from a straight is a curvature. Would that work? We've got curvature. Why would that be? U is the old city. That is a text, and there's the cure. Brilliant. Jack, ever, jeer. I think, yeah. Against, leaving, scoff. Jack is J, always is ever. Always against. Leaving, scoff. Scoff at someone, you jeer at them, don't you? But I understand. I mean, ever, always. Air would be the old poetry way of saying ever. Air, like that. I don't get against leaving be though. Let's leave that out for a minute, see what comes up here. Doctor also called inside city. Also called inside. Doctor Drand, Doctor and, Doctor also. Could be an anagram indicated, could be. Okay, let's look at this one first. Politician on way back, threat to the cabinet. Something kind of red. On way back. Way back would be a street or a road, wouldn't it? DR road. Politician on. Threat to the cabinet would be. What would that be? Dry rot. Doctor. What was it? DRY. Tory. Okay, yeah, Tory road. Okay, I can see that. Shads sweated out. Must be an anagram. Sweat it out. What are shads? No idea what shads are, but you would assume that it's going in that. No, let's look at this. Short-lived construction, scandal set to blow up. Could be an anagram of scandal set, which makes it a short-lived construction. Scandal set. Let's see if that's an anagram or an obvious one. Scandal. Could be candle. Candle. I don't think there's the right letters in there. Lat dances. Salad. Or is that anagram short-lived? I would have thought it was an anagram of scandal set, to be fair. In fact, it can't be short-lived because there's no A in that. Candle. What would candle leave me? Try and get to a bit where I can just look at the letters. I can't. Okay. Candle. Let's see if that works. I think so. Candle set. Candle set. Candle sets. Candle tas. Candle tas. Sats. Don't think so. Although there's an E in there, isn't it? Shads. Sweat it out. Tweet. I don't know what tads are. Let's take that out to see what this D was. DR, wasn't it? Doctor. Also called Inside City. Okay, well, it contains rain a lot. It contains rain a lot. Is it literally it? Oh, can't see that being the case. You. Down ball. No, nothing coming to mind now. Right, let's go on to this down across through. At which Blackpool is the main team? You'd think that's some kind of side, I would have thought. The main. This one. Suit shortening tool. Is it a spade? Because we've got spades. Or maybe it's side. Seaside. The main. Duh. Gosh, obvious. Yep. So what was that clue that referred to that? 13. Country boy at day's end. Traditional scourge of seaside guests. Country boy at day's end. Don't know yet. Right. Fool around next to golf. Gulf of. Can't be the Gulf of Oman. Can't be Aden. etching, sorry, in bed over Sunday in Georgian capital. Well, there's an ing, isn't there? Echo etching is also inscribing. Why would that be inscribing? Inscribe. Crib is a bed. In Georgian capitals ing. In crib over Sunday. Okay, I'll go with that. Fall around next to. Oh, okay, so maybe it's fall around next, which will be S. I don't know what next is. Around next to by abyss. There we go. Okay, well that's not going to come to me yet, but Eastern politician, hopefully empire, wrong, to eject, Republican leader, emperor, was that emperor? EMP, wrong is to eject, error. Yeah, we'll go with that. That's second R. Can't get there. Can't get there. What's this BNB? Dig second rock group. Must be BNB, mustn't it? Digs a BNB. Secondary rock group. B and B. I'm not quite sure. Right, can't get that one, can't get that one. Can I get to that one? Yes, I can. Old-fashioned stages position on field. Field is a realm. Old-fashioned. I think that's probably old-fashioned. Dated. Can't get to any of these clues over here, can I? Let's look at. So I've looked at that one. Do I look at that? Yep. Yep. This one. Propose a pill when temperature's taken. Tablet able T. Don't think so. Tablet table. Okay, take that T off. Hull put under fire. Must be a shell, mustn't it? Is it shell? Put under fire. Hull. Yeah, hull's a shell. Shell of a boat. Still don't know what that is. Shad's sweating out. Tweeties. Tweets. Scandal set. Still not quite got it yet on that one. This must be a reword, mustn't it? Observer. Upset about crack supplies again. Observer. Upset, so... is that an ire? Someone who eyes. Ire. Upset about crack supplies. Recycle. No, about crack supplies again. What do you do? Crack is a. Can't think. Okay. Confront detective at party. Confront detective. What's that? DI. Confront. PI. At party. What's the L? Lab. Lib. Can't be really, can it? At party. Love mixing with a bad lot. Right, I'm going to scroll down on it. I really am. Love mixing with a bad lot. Okay, that's a bad lot with an O in it. Just what the cruise company wants. Oh, what's that going to be? Boatload. Confront detective at party. Still don't know what that party is. Cocktail? No. Confront is to war. Detective might be a tail, I suppose. Party. Can't think. Right, let's look at the next one on the crosses. Oh, that one we've done, but we've now got letter. Position on field. Stage position on field. So on field meaning put field first and then put stage's position on the it's a leg, isn't it? Square leg now. Old-fashioned square leg. Easy. Easy peasy when they're like that. Re-equip, I think that's going to be. Re-equip. Does that fit? Re-equips. Why is that re-equips? Sear around quip. Crack is a joke, is a quip, and sear go around. So confront, eyeball. So that kind of party. Private eye, yep. This one I can't get to yet. Oh, come on. Water, etc. with this added would create a scandal. With this added, so water, gate, okay. Succeed effortlessly when in bed. What is that going to be? This one, a sticky sweet. Succeed could be S. When in bed. Effortlessly is. No, not going to get into that one. Sweet old men, unkempt with tie cut off. Oh, sweet old men, old boys, OB, unkempt, untidy. Untidy, no. Let's have a look at this RS. Oh, okay, new one. Resort must be needing to make new arrangements. Yes, lovely. Resort. Tie cut off. Tie cut off. It's like honey trap or something. But B, dance and cry loudly to audience. Dance. Dance beginning with B. Bop. Blub. Cry loudly to audience suggests I need to sound like a verb to cry loudly, which is to blub. But why would that? How would that work? It wouldn't. This one, hat, one switched between parents. Must be a Panama. I don't quite know why it's Panama yet. One switched. An, I suppose. Roman trap. What's this? Sweet old men. Old men, Roman. Romans, unkempt. Okay, well, I mean, as things go, that isn't looking too bad, is it? How long have we been on it? About 15 minutes? 17. Actually, that bit is up there. That's not looking too good, but what's this going to be something? Lady? Landlady? Traditional scourge of guests is landlady. Country is land. Lad, yep. And Y for day's end. Nice simple word construction there. Yeah, there's ones down there I'm not sure about. Let's have a look at this anagram one. Scandal set. Yep, got all the letters for it still. It's even prompting me for them. That's good. Short-lived construction. I mean, that could relate to anything, really, couldn't it? TLE, TFT, sandcastle. Hey, I've just realised, in my inevitably stupid, slow way, that this is all about the beach, which is at 9 across. We've got beach, sandcastle, seaside, B&B. I'd say it's a shell. Yeah, ice cream. I don't know about the Panama hat, maybe resort. Yeah, that was kind of contains rain a lot. This. Right, let's have a look at this and see if we can work out what T weights or something. Shads. I don't know what shads are. Sweat. It. T wits. T tweeze doesn't really work. Which is interesting because then it has to be if it isn't T, can't be TTA, can't be, could be twa, twait. Why's number putting the W there for me? All the shuffles I've done, I've not managed to get the W into that space, which is what I want. Tire. Tie. Tiawets. Tiawets. T. Let's go into T. Can I get the E there now? Probably not. Oh, there was my T. Twist. T-wits. Shads. T-wits. Is that a word? I wouldn't have thought so. If that was a wits, that would have to be an I, wouldn't it? There, ending that. It doesn't seem very. Oh, I've got this G one as well. Well, J is. I'm sure Jack is always J. Always against leaving. Anti is against leaving scoff. Always against would be. Sure, I'm sure that's G. So what is this going to be? Doctor. Also called inside. Also called. AKA. Gives you Dakar, the city, which is. I think I said it yesterday. It was going to be the. I think it's the capital of Senegal, but I'm not entirely sure. Didn't we have that? I think that was in yesterday's Guardian Cryptic as well. Somewhere down here. I can't remember. I've done a few crosswords recently. It contains a rain a lot. Mudguard. What's that going to be? It contains rain a lot. Pucker. It. What's it? Could contains rain. I mean, if rain is a use like K, doesn't really make a word. Quack. Quake. Okay, well, I mean, that's. Well, I have to say it has to be. I think that's G because of that. Dakar being correct. It could be Quake. Quaker, quicker, Quaker. I don't think I had an R there. I do not sweat it out. Whatever that meant. Not so. It may not be. May not be an anagram, but I think it is. Look at these two down here again. What's this? This was succeed effortlessly when in bed, which is to. And that was a sticky sweet, which would be. A sticky sweet. Now, are we talking about a toffee kind of sweet, or are we talking about a pudding for dinner type sweet, or is it sickly sweet like twee type of thing? None of which really isn't prompting me to get anywhere. This one over here, sweet old men, unkempt. Oh, is that just an anagram of old men? Probably, with tie cut off. So old men TI. I need another letter though. Lemon drop, that's going to be. Not quite sure how, but it is. So what's this? Dance is a ball. Yeah, ball and ball, which would be a W ball. Okay, that's good. Yeah, 25 minutes. Just count 25 minutes. Just these four left that are not so gettable. WU, EU, IU, Rusk. It contains rain a lot. Turkey. Why'd that be Turkey? I mean, I'm just come up with the word Turkey. I'm wondering if it could be Turkey. I can't see what's going on there if it is. So I don't think it's Turkey. No. Could be an OU, but unlikely. Pucker was a word I thought of, but I don't think that's going to help. Some kind of lake would contain rain. Rain a lot is to downpour. Oh, excuse me. I'm always a little bit tired at this kind of time of day, which is, well, it's just coming up to 5 o'clock now. Sunken. Dusk. Dirk, dink. Gurkha. I have no idea what's going on with this one really. Bucket. Okay, bucket would work, which means that it doesn't. That is definitely an anagram of whatever it is. Twites. Sweat it out. Sweat it out. Shads. I don't know what shads are. Can't be WT. Can't be TWS, can it? Can't see that being right. TWS, so the W is either where it is now, in which case it's TR-what-eats. So I think it's twaits, whatever twaits are. Not a word I know. But we'll get that being twaits, if that's an anagram, which it seems to be. I can't see the alternatives making better sense really. TW, then you have to have E there, or IE, none of which looks good. So then W there can go T with tis, doesn't really look good. Tire warts doesn't seem good, so I think it's got to be twaits, whatever that means. I don't get it. Shads, twaits, no idea. So that just leaves these last two down here. Must be approaching about 30 minutes now, not quite 27. Succeed effortlessly and when bed. And a sticky sweet. I mean, my brain has gone on type sweet, but I guess that's got to be a vowel, hasn't it? Could be an H, I think, but I don't think it's the case here. Rye, a sticky sweet. Roo, re. Yeah. So what's this? Succeed effortlessly. Succeed could be an S. I don't think it is though. Effortlessly when in bed. Well, when you're in bed, you're asleep. That isn't going to happen. What have I got here? ZX C. Boatload spelt right, and I think gate's right for the Watergate clue. C could be V. I'm not really seeing that going there. B. Beast when in bed. Well, when is as, isn't it? I think. Coast, which makes that rock, I think. I think that must be rock, so let's have a look, see what... There we are, right. Check all. Everything's right. Have I got that right? I think so. Bam, 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 bam. Yes, okay, good. Right. Quick refresh on the screen. Right. Which gets rid of all the ticks down there, and then I can go through them a bit easier. So, okay, we've got a composer, which is Bach. Johann Sebastian Bach, going around the end of the, so the E from the, which gives you a beach, which is a strand. That's our first beach-related clue. And it's the holidays after all, middle of August. Deviation from a straight is a curvature. We've got old city is the old city of Ur. Tax is VAT, value added tax, invested in a remedy, which is a cure. Um, I suppose we got odd renovated, so DOD is an anagram of odd. Renovated is your anagram indicator. Jet is a type of gem, so jet say. So taking it as an example. On the estate, possibly, which is an estate car, gives you the fun ride of Dodgem Castle. That's really a beach-related clue, holiday-related clue, I think. Got Doctor, DR. Also called is AKA, also known as, and that's going inside, so also called Inside of Doctor. Gives you the city of Dakar, which, as I say, I think it's Senegal. I think. Here's another beach-related clue, which is at which Blackpool is. Well, Blackpool is at the seaside, and the main is the sea. Comes up often in crosswords, and a team is a side. Twaits, I have no idea what that means, and I don't know what shads and twaits are, but twaits is an anagram of sweat it, and out is your anagram indicator. A fool is an ass going around next to, well, next to is by. Yeah, I live next to this person, I live by this person. A gulf is an abyss. Drive home over, so we've got the word, if you drive something home you ram it in there, so turn that over, gives you Marv, which is a month, as in March. To propose something is to table it, table of motion. A pill is a tablet, but we need to take the temperature, second T off for temperature, so that's a table. E for Eastern, MP for politician. Wrong is error, but we get rid of one of those R's, gives us emperor, which is a leader. To confront something is to eyeball it. A detective is an eye at a party, which is a ball. Which, funnily enough, we've got ball down here, haven't we? That's helpful. Let's go back to the crosses. This one, I'm not entirely sure what's going on here, other than well, your digs are a B&B, bed and breakfast. Could be the digs, place you live. Secondary rock group. Band B. Okay, yes, very good. Band B could be the secondary rock group. Old-fashioned is square. A stage of a race of the Tour de France could be a leg of the Tour de France. If they say that, I think they say stages. And a positional field on the cricket field, square leg. A sweet is a lemon drop, which I think is an anagram of old men. Yeah, it's an anagram of old men, and then to tie something is to rope it. So take the E off of rope. Cut off is saying take that off, and that gives you lemon drop. Succeed effortlessly is to coast. When is as. And in a bed's a cot. Can I give you an example of when is as? I can't, off the top of my head. So let's look at the downs. To live is to be. In A is A in the clue, and D for dream, initial letter of dream, gives you a bed, which is sleeping. The landlady, the fourth part of the nice little theme to this puzzle. So a country is a land, a boy is a lad, and day's end is a Y. Very good, the last letter of day. Very good, landlady, and the traditional scourge of seaside B&B guests are landladies. A ball is an O, so yeah, it's a round shape. So O, caught by female, well, female is she, which gives you a trainer, which is a type of shoe. A treat, ice cream could be a treat. There's our fifth holiday clue. Unnamed, so take the N, because it's unnamed, out of Crimean, I think, and then anagram that, which is wounded, outside the church. So the church is CE, Church of England. So yeah, the rest of that is an anagram of Crimea. Right, politician on the way back. Well, we've got if you read back, I read it upwards. We've got Tory Road, RD, and threat to the cabinet. Well, cabinet could, if it's made of wood, it'll dry rot. Will be a threat to that. Sandcastle, number 6 on the list of things. Short-lived construction. Yeah, they generally are. Which is an anagram of scandal set, and to blow up is your anagram indicator. Number 7, bucket it contains well, buckets contain things, and to rain a lot is to bucket. It's pouring down, it's bucketing. Right, 8, J for Jack. Always is air, I think there, which is the old poem word for ever, which means always. I don't really know what against leaving scoff, where that comes into. Scoff, if you scoff at something, then you jeer at it. Fair enough. A suit shortening, so you've got the in a deck of cards you've got the suit of spades, so take an S off of that because it's shortening, and a tool is a spade. And you take spade to the beach for number 8 in the theme. Etching is inscribing. We've got in and crib for bed. Over Sunday, so it's going over it, which is S for Sunday there, and then in is in the clue, and Georgian capital is the G for Georgia. A hull is a shell. We see shells at the beach, so I'll put that in for number 9 on the theme. Hull is the could be the hull of the boat, and if you're put under fire, then you might be getting shelled. Re-equips. So we've got an observer, which is a seer, S-E-E-R, seer, upset. So that's going upwards. About a crack. Crack is equip, and supplies again is re-equips. Boatload, is that holiday related? I'm going to put it down as holiday related now, number 10. So love is an O, mixing with is your anagram, and then a bad lot. So those 7 letters and an O give you boatload, and cruise companies want a boatload. Yeah, it's got cruise company in the clue, so it's definitely the 10th on the list. Hat, Panama hat. One switch between parents. Well, parents are pa and ma, and then one is an, and turn that round so it becomes na. Okay, hat. You might wear a Panama hat at the beach. Not sure about that one. Should put that in the list. Let's make it 11. Holiday spot is definitely the 12th one, which is a resort needing to make new arrangements. So yeah, you need a resort. Resort, when that comes up in the clues, is always a good anagram indicator. So watch out for that one. To dance is a ball. So we had eyeball for party there. Dance is a ball, and to cry loudly is to bawl, as in B-A-W-L. So we've got a sound like, which is indicated by audience. And finally, we've got rock, which is definitely number 13 on. I think it's 13 on my list of holiday-related clues. A sticky sweet. Oh yeah, you get a stick of rock, don't you? So it's a sticky sweet. There we go. Good. Just check this now. Oh, there's another one. Where's that one? Water, etc. Oh yeah, water, etc. With this added would create a scandal. So if you add gate to water and many other things these days, it becomes a scandal because it's Watergate, crossword gate, etc. I don't know if there is not crossword gate. I just made that up, but that's the sort of thing. So there we go. That was good. Enjoyed that. Thanks for watching.